Now, the BCCI has announced names of 5 members who would constitute the working group to study the Lodha report and decide on the road ahead. IPL Chairman Rajeev Shukla, Anurag Thakur, Sourav Ganguly, Anirudh Chaudhry and Ushanath Bannerjee will be in the committee. They will submit their report in 6 weeks. They will have to take the very important decision of how to keep the structure of IPL to 8 teams and protect the interest of the shareholders. This is what IPL Chairman Rajeev Shukla said about this committee.
देखिए 4 लोगों का एक वर्किंग ग्रुप या कमेटी बनाई गई है जिसमें एज आईपीएल चेयरमैन मैं हूं और सेक्रेटरी बीसीसीआई अनुराग ठाकुर हैं, ट्रेजरर बीसीसीआई मिस्टर अनिरुद्ध चौधरी और जो प्लेयर्स के एडवाइजरी काउंसिल है और आईपीएल गवर्निंग काउंसिल के सौरव गांगुली, 4 लोग हैं उसमें और ये इसको असिस्ट करेंगे जो लीगल एडवाइजर है बीसीसीआई के। ये कमेटी जो है इसलिए बनाई गई क्योंकि ये बात मैं एकदम क्लियर आज कर देना चाहता हूं कि लोढ़ा कमेटी की रिपोर्ट को इम्प्लीमेंट करने में कोई हिला हवाली या देरी नहीं की जा रही है। लोढ़ा कमेटी की रिपोर्ट हमने एक्सेप्ट कर लिया।
All right, for more on this, I'm joined by my colleague Rika Roy. Rika, just looking at the constitution of this panel, the members that have been included, what do you foresee would happen to the structure of IPL? Because at the end of the day, Rajeev Shukla making it clear that this will not really decide what punishment to mete out to these teams. That has already been decided by the Justice Lodha panel, but this will look into how to keep the IPL running and keep it alive.
Well, Nikhil, the mandate is very clear. BCCI has asked its legal team to give them very clear options about the road ahead. The options that are not going to land them in further legal trouble. By legal trouble, I mean mess with the broadcaster, and that could only happen if the structure of the league is disturbed. Now, after the suspension of the 2 teams, Chennai Super Kings and Rajasthan Royals, the team is down to 6. The league is down to 6 teams, but they want to do an 8-team IPL next year by all means, and they have to see how to go about and what's the best solution for that. Is it to float 2 tenders for 2 fresh teams, or keep Rajasthan and Chennai running by 2 2 veterans? So all these options basically have to be looked into by this new working group.
Okay, Rika, now looking at the members that have been included, does it give you an idea what they might suggest? Because by now everyone knows which member is favor of which option.
Well, looking at the group, Nikhil, I don't think that Chennai Super Kings and Rajasthan Royals are going to be terminated. But then what happens to the players? They have to protect the interest of the players. What I understand is that perhaps all those 45 players will be put back into the auction pool, and they might just look at getting 2 new teams in. What I heard yesterday at the meeting, they were seriously looking at striking a deal with Kochi. They have to pay about 550 crore rupees to Kochi after that arbitration, and add that to the interest, it might well be over 800 crore. They are looking at striking a deal with Kochi, but the Kochi management is yet to get back to them on that. There's also a talk about getting Ahmedabad in. All these suggestions are now being floated, and the legal team really has to see what is realistic.
Okay, Rika, thanks so much for that.